laws. Okay. So De Morgan's laws. So De Morgan law states that negation of P or Q is negation of P or negation of Q. So P and Q is negation of P or negation of Q. Uh, and negation of P or Q is negation of P and negation of Q. Okay. So what we are trying to say here is that when you put a negation in front of P or Q, you basically get negation of P and negation of Q. So notice how the negation goes inside and it flips the conjunction into the disjunction into conjunction. So let us come back to our old statement. Let us say that statement P is Anita is a female, and statement Q is Anita or any person A is a doctor. Okay, so statement A is a female and statement Q is A is a doctor. So I am saying, what I am saying with this statement is negation of P or Q, which means uh, P or Q means she is either a female or a doctor. Okay, so suppose you are willing to accept a female or a doctor to take up a seat in a bus. So suppose there's a bus which has a vacant seat, and you have this code which says ki this last seat should go to either a female or to a doctor. Suppose for some reason you want it to happen. Okay, I don't know why, but suppose you are okay with somebody who's either a female or a doctor to sit in this seat. So if I will apply to this seat, if I'll apply for this seat on the bus, the code will basically check for negation of P or Q. If negation of P or Q is true, then I will not get the seat. Okay, so negation of P or Q means that it will first of all check if I am a female, it will get an answer no. Then if it will check if I am a doctor, the answer will be no. Since the answer is no on both the parts, it basically implies that there is a negation of P or Q. Okay, so either you can check a negation of P or Q, or what you can do is you can check if P is false and Q is false simultaneously. This and word here is important. Okay, so first step is either you check if I am a female, you get a false here, and you check if I am a doctor, you get a false here. So if both the things are false, then also you can reject it. So either you can check if I belong to P or Q category or not, or you can individually check both the conditions. Okay, so this is your De Morgan's laws. What you need to remember here is that when you have a negation P or Q, it basically becomes negation of P and negation of Q. For any statements P and Q, this is going to be true. Suppose you have multiple statements like negation of P or Q or R, this will become negation of P and negation of Q and negation of R. Okay, so जितने statements होंगे उतना ज़्यादा negation होगा, but there every or disjunction will be represented by and, which is a conjunction. Okay, so that's how your negation works. So this is your De Morgan's law. The corollary of this is negation of P and Q is negation of P or negation of Q. So again, what you need to look at is the negation sign flips the and sign into the or sign. Okay, so this is your De Morgan's laws. So these are things which you might have already studied in your +2 maths. We just need to revise some of these concepts. Next is implications. So an important way of forming a new statement from given ones is implication or conditional statement, that is P implies Q, that or if P then Q. So you can write it in this format or you can call it in this format. So all these things are valid ways to write an implication. So we call P as a hypothesis and Q as a conclusion. So we have all done all these hypothesis and conclusion things in our chemistry labs. If you took chemistry in your +2, so we used to have this hypothesis that we are given a powder, it looks black, it looks white. So we have this hypothesis that it could be rock salt, and we do some chemical tests, and then we reach to a conclusion that it is indeed rock salt. So that's the kind of thing that we are looking for. So that even applies in math. Okay. So an example of this is P implies Q. Suppose statement P is that agent A is a doctor, and statement Q is A is a college graduate. Okay. So if somebody is a doctor, then that somebody needs to have a college degree. Okay. So P automatically implies Q. But you will see that Q implies P is not true. So P implies Q, this thing is true here. But Q implies P is not really true, it is false. Okay? If I am a graduate, so I am a college graduate, but I am not a doctor. Okay? I am an engineer, I did my graduation in engineering. So for me Q is true, but P is not true. Okay? So P implies Q is true if this thing is true, if Q is true every time that P is true. Okay? So if Q is true every time that P is going to be true. So in that case you say that P implies Q is true. Okay? So in this situation it's not going to be true. So if I represent this in a Venn diagram, okay, so suppose this is the set of all people in the world, and this is the set of all doctors, and this is the set of all graduates. Sorry, what am I doing? This is the set of all graduates. Okay, so all doctors lie completely inside the set of doctors, in the set of graduates. Okay, so every doctor needs to be a graduate. So anybody who is a doctor has to be in the set of graduates. So that's what the Venn diagram will look like. Okay. So we observe that the definition P implies Q is logically equivalent to negation of P and not Q. Okay, so we are saying that P implies Q, this statement is logically equivalent to negation of P and not Q. Okay, this is the statement that we are making. Okay, so this thing is pretty obvious to us what it means. Now let's look at what this statement is saying. So this is the kind of statements that we need to be able to deal with. इसको देख के we should be able to understand that what this statement is implying to us. So negation of P and not of Q. ठीक है. So what this means is, so अंदर वाली चीज़ अगर मैं देखूँ, so this is P and not of Q. It means that in the example that I studied, this means that somebody is a doctor but not a graduate. This thing cannot be true. Okay, you cannot have a doctor who is not a graduate. Okay, we are basically saying that there should be a point which is lying inside the red circle but does not lie inside the blue oval. That's not possible. So we are saying that the negation of this thing is true. So whenever the negation of this thing is true, then it is logically equivalent to this implication P implies Q. Okay, basically we are saying that there cannot be a situation which looks like this, that this is the circle of doctors and this is the circle of graduates, and there is a point like this, which is basically a person who's a doctor but who's not a graduate. So this cannot happen. So that's why we have this negation here. So negation of P and not of Q. Okay. You will not be asked such questions, but when you're reading any mathematical textbook, you might get negation word, implication word. So you might get words like this which you need to be able to make sense of. Okay, so this is just the tool to understand any mathematical textbook. It does not imply that we will have to use all this in exam. If you go over past years, you will see that ऐसा कोई question पूछा नहीं है. So don't be scared that you will have to do with all these things, but I just want you to be able to understand whatever text you are reading more efficiently. Okay, so that's the motive of this part that we are doing. Okay. Now let's do an example. Show that the statement P implies Q is logically equivalent to negation of P or Q. Okay. So the example is that we have to show that P implies Q is logically equivalent to negation of P or Q. Okay. So to look at that, I have already established that P implies Q is equivalent to negation of P and not of Q, right? I have already established that. After that, what I'll do is I'll apply De Morgan's laws. So what De Morgan's law will do is this will be logically equivalent to negation of P. Now De Morgan's law converts and into or. So or negation of Q. Okay. Now negation of negation is nothing but Q itself. So negation cancels itself. So not of not. So two negatives. So this will be logically equivalent to negation of P or Q, because this thing is nothing but equivalent to Q. Okay. So that's your proof. So this is just an application of your De Morgan's laws. Okay.